Right guys, welcome back to the channel, and I've just picked this little beauty up. This is my next project. What I'm going to do, the plan is to get this motor started and stick it in the mobility scooter instead of sticking my high powered QS motor in it with my lithium titanate and my FarDriver in that, because that is going to be too powerful for that machine, and instead I'm going to stick it in this thing, running the QS motor in that. So the plan is to get this motor started. It doesn't start at the moment. I'm going to do an in-depth review on this controller with this DN7 clock display, because I can't find no information online, and I've actually got it working now. So I'm going to do an in-depth review so that other people can do the same thing if they've got the same clock, if they're having difficulties with it like I did. So I've literally pulled the whole wire loom to bits, and we're going to go over that in a little while, and yeah, run over the whole wire loom so that it's all working for you, and if you've got that display, then it'll do the same thing. So that's the plan for today, and yeah, so let's get started. So as you can see right now, I couldn't get it running, but I did try another coil pack on it and that didn't work. So I think it could be the CDI unit, which I've already stripped out. So now I'm going to take out the engine, and yeah, at least I'll be a little bit forward with the electric project. That I can always sort out another day. It doesn't really matter because it's electric start, so I don't need to kick it. So all the wire loom is down there on the floor, and now I'm just going to sort out getting the rest of it done. So you can watch me take the engine out. Yeah, chain links on the front, so the chain links on. The chain link is on back to front, so the forks should be facing that way. So yeah, had the chain on back to front, or the chain link on back to front. And this positioning, I want to make a note of where my gear is for when I mount my new engine motor in there, and that's where I'm going to be having it. So yeah, sort of in the same location really. So we ain't going to get any more nice days after today here in the UK. It's going to be a bit crap afterwards, so hence I want to get things moving, and I've lost my socket. Yeah, I want to get things moving so that I don't have to mess about too much in the wet. So at least I can get things moving without having to take the engine out, and then it's all done then. Make a note of where the gear is. Yeah, so I took the I put another coil on it and it didn't seem to work, So I think it's going to be the CDI unit that's not working. So right, so that's the angle of my motor, and needs to be roughly about there, so that it keeps a good angle on the chain when I put that in. So get a good angle of it. It should be right. Right, let's pop this link out. Back on there, save me losing it. So yeah, this engine's worth a few quid, so I can get my money back for that. So that's good. Right. Now I'm going to leave you over there because I'm going the other side to get the engine out. Just take the clutch cable out of the way, move that out of the way. Anything else that's going to be in the way? That one. That's that one. Let's pop the breather out of the way. So I would have recorded more on this video, guys, but my GoPro's been playing up lately. It just has been cutting out and not recording, so it's not been good. So there we go. Lovely jubbly. One engine out. Nice. Brilliant. Now that's out, we can start making some progress. See, I've got a foot brake on this as well. There we go, engine's out. A lot of progress for my electric bike. Right guys, for this wiring loom, now I have got the FARDRIVER ND72530. This is the controller that I have got working with DN7 clock display. So how you're going to wire it in? Okay, you're going to plug your plug in, your main cable. Okay. Then what you're going to do is, if you've got your QS motor, this is a QS138 90H motor. So you're going to have your hall sensor wire plugged straight in to the main plug in the wire loom. Okay. Then you are going to want to have your phase wires plugged into the controller. They're all marked in blue. green and yellow. Okay, so that's that side of the motor. Then we'll get on to the other bits. So you've only got one orange wire that is your ignition. That is going to connect to the yellow wire in this harness that I've got. So the harness that I'm using, I'll put down there. I'll put on the screen. And then these are going to be your gear wires to go to the controller. Okay, so you've got, let's just see if I can get this to focus. So then you've got blue and white, black and yellow and white, and they are going to go into your pink and yellow. You don't need a center wire for this one to work. Okay, don't ask me why, that's just how it is. Then we're going to go on to your throttle wire for your from your controller to your harness. Okay, so this is black, white and green, and white and red. Okay, so they're going to match this side of it. Sorry, it's going to match this side of it. So you're going to have your ground, which is white and black, green and white, red and white. This is your green and white's your signal, and your red and white's your 5 volts. Next one, I can't remember what this wire is, but this actually goes like this, so just take my word for it. So you're going to have a blue, so it's a light blue, and that is going to connect to your purple wire. Okay, then we're going to go to your reverse wire. So it's going to be this plug. So you're going to have black and brown and white, and that obviously the black one is going to be your ground, and on the other side of this plug is going to be black and white. Okay, so that's the main wires that you're going to be using for this controller. And then obviously you've got your Bluetooth adapter. That is going to be your one with the red wire on it, the red label on it, sorry. That's going to be that one, and that's going to have your Bluetooth module on there. So moving down the wire loom, we have got this cable with your, sorry about the focus guys, it's just terrible at the minute. Let's just see if we can lock it on there. Right, so we've got your green, your black and red, your yellow and your red. That is going to be your for your relay switch. Then we've got your DC converter. So this is going to be that plug for that. So then you're going to have your black and red, your black and your green, and they are going to go into those corresponding wires. Your orange is going to go into your red and black, your yellow is going to go into your black, and your black is going to go into your green. It just works. I don't know what they've done to this wire loom. It's not colour coordinated, but that is how it works. So the other end of the wire loom, going up to your clock display. Let's do the your clock display, your DN7 One-Lin. And what we're going to do is we are going to do it exactly like this. So your plug socket that comes on the end of your wire loom is going to have these colours. Okay, do it like this. So if you look at it, so the plugs at the top, so the top one is going to be yellow and white, the next row is going to be pink, the next one is going to be brown, the lower section of the plug from left to right is dark blue, the centre one is going to be a light blue, and your next one, the left one, is going to be orange. Okay, then the next one's is going to be green on the left, centre one is going to be purple, and the next left one, the right one, sorry, is going to be black. So this is how you're going to wire it up. So your green plug is going to go into your green there, and then your purple is going to go into your purple one, there. Your orange one is going to go to your orange. Your light blue one is going to go to your light blue one, and your dark blue is going to go to your dark blue. Okay, that's how you're going to wire this up, and this you're going to want to wire into your ignition switch, the red one. So pull that out, pull that red wire out of the socket, and wire it in to your ignition switch. Okay, this is going to be your yellow wire, is going to be your power wire for your ignition switch. Okay, so just remember that, guys. It's going to be your yellow wire. You're going to want to wire that red wire into your yellow side of your ignition switch, so when that ignition switch turns on, that clock display will turn on as well. Okay, so getting onto the gears on your controller, if you've got that one. Okay, so your gear wires are going to be, one is white and yellow, your second gear is going to be green, and your third gear is going to be pink. Okay, so your yellow and white is going to connect to your blue on your controller side, on your throttle side, sorry. Your grey one is going to connect to the green, and your pink wire is going to connect to your orange wire. Then green and black, the purple wire. Your blue and white is going to connect to your blue and white, obviously. Your black on this side is going to connect to your brown. The green no, sorry, scrap that. So your green is going to connect to your brown. So your green wire there is going to connect to your brown wire, and then your ground is going to go to green. So your ground one there, which is the black one, is going to go to the green, and that's how you're going to wire that socket in. Everything works on that side, and that's how that's going to wire in. So yeah, I think we've done the throttle side, didn't we? So that's that side. So here's me from the future. I did forget, and you just simply plug the throttle wires here of the clocks. Then we got your flasher unit, which is green, black and grey. Okay, that is just going to plug into your green into green, black into black and grey into grey. So then we're going to go on to the other control side of it, and that is that. So this plug here plugs into this socket from your wire loom. So you've got a light blue connects to that light blue. So light blue into light blue, orange onto orange. It's like a light grey into the light grey, and then your blues. You've got two blues in this one. That connects into the blue. Then you've got your light blue and white, connects into the light blue and white. And then we've got the white socket to white, and this is like a green into black. And then we've got your black that goes into a light blue, yeah, light blue. And then we have the light blue connecting to the dark blue. That's how you're going to have that wired up. And then your parking brake from this side of the socket is purple and red. So your purple is going to connect to your green wire. Okay, so that's a green wire. And then on this other side we've got a green and black. That is going to connect to your red wire. So guys, sorry I was rambling on there, and I hope it's focused okay. I was trying to get it all focused, and yeah, I don't know what was going on, but it's a little bit dark here, so it might have been that. So that is exactly how I've got mine wired up. Okay, that works, 100% works. I shall show you it all working now and let you see the clock display, let you see that working now. So bear with me, just gonna plug my batteries in and then I'll show you it working. So before I forget, I did forget a couple more wires. So these wires here, this is going to be your brake light. Okay, your brown, your green, and your green and yellow, that's going to be your brake. Then your signal, this is the right side. This is going to be your green and blue for your right side, and then the left side indicator is going to be your left side indicator is going to be orange and green. So they're your signal wires. And the same for the front. That's going to be your high beam plug there, and there you're going to be your indicators for the others, indicators for the front. Alright, this plug here, this is an extra power cable. I'm not sure what this does, but that's going to be, you got your green, I think is your ground, and your yellow and red wire is your power. I think it's your power. I'm sure from the top of my head it's your power. So, and then your weird plug socket here, this is going to be your horn. Okay, and I think that's it. I'll show you them other bits there as well. When I get them working, I'll show you what they do. So guys, I've just got my battery wired up to the controller, and as you can see there, my clock display is not showing up very well on the screen, but it is working fine. There's nothing I can do about that flashing, sorry. When you want your miles per hour to show up, you've got this connector here from kilometers an hour to miles per hour. As you can see on the clock, it's showing miles per hour. As soon as I unplug that, it will go back to kilometers an hour. So as you can see there, it's gone back to kilometers an hour. So when you plug that plug in, it's now changed when I plug that plug in to miles per hour. So now when I do my throttle, it's giving me miles per hour instead of kilometers. So that's on the low gear. This is second. Just switch to second, and as you can see in the clock display, it's in second gear. It's 46 miles an hour, and switch it again, watch the controller, and that goes to 3. And 60 miles an hour. So you can see that this controller is now working. If you do the wiring loom as I showed you in the video, yours will then work in this way as well. So I hope that's helpful, guys. Any questions, just leave them in the comments. Yeah, so this is going in that bike that I showed you. Any questions about the wiring loom, just give us a shout. If I can help you, I will. If there's anyone else in the comments and you see someone else's comments, just help them out if you could. Just, you know, be a good community, help each other out, and it's all good. Alright, so I hope that's helped you in this controller and this this screen display, because it is actually a nice display, and I really wanted to get it done, so I had to pull it to bits to find out what it looked like. So yeah, it's just unplugged itself. But yeah, so I hope that's been helpful, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, don't forget to subscribe, it's free, and you'll see my other projects, what I've showed you in the video. Alright, take care, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. It's going to be quicker than a surron, so I'm going to get the motor in, just size it up, see where we're going with it, and then yeah, I'll catch you up. It might be another day when I update this video, so yeah, speak to you soon.